Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, as I told you in my video this morning that I was going to have another couple of traveling knives for you. So here they are. We're going to take a look at them. You've obviously got this awesome little slip joint in this beautiful green slip. We're going to talk about that. Then we've also got a green handled fixed blade. Now these come out to us from Ray at North Star Knife Reviews. Really appreciate Ray sending these out. I got them from Baxter's Blades. That's who I directly got them from. But Ray over at North Star Reviews started these two. So very cool. Thank you very much, Ray, for getting these out. And yeah, we're going to have some fun. Because this one, you guys, well, we just got to talk about this first. This beautiful green leather sheath. Now, this is made by John over at J.O. Ventures Outdoors. He does some fantastic leather work. And you're going to notice kind of that checking, if you will, going on that leather. It really kind of matches the knife that it comes with. Got a green bead as well on a little piece of leather. But that is just a fantastic looking slip. My goodness. Very well done, my friend. Absolutely gorgeous. So guys, you need some leather work, you know, J.O. Ventures. He looks like he's doing some good stuff. But this is kind of the focal point of this. One of, I guess I should say. This is the Rough Rider 584. Now, this is definitely an older model. Very interesting. You can tell by that shield. I'm not sure I've had a Rough Rider with that shield. And you'll notice it's Rider with an I. So, from my understanding, and everything I've kind of learned about Rough Rider, originally it was RYDER. Then they changed it to RIDER. They've changed it back to RYDER. And now they are releasing knives again with RIDER. So, but this is definitely an older model. We can kind of tell by the use and some of the markings on it. But now, when I first got this, I really thought this was a synthetic handle material. I really did. I thought it was a plastic of some sort, but it's not. It's gunstock bone. And if you'll notice, you know, that checking that I kind of mentioned before, it does look like a gunstock from some of the older rifles you might see, even pistols. Pistol grips had some of that checking going on. But very cool. Let's take a look at the back spring. For an older model, it's not bad at all. Some minor gapping there on the liners in the back spring. But overall, golly, it looks pretty darn good. Nice trapper, of course. Of course, you got that California clip from the looks of it. There you go. You got the older kind of horseshoe shield. We don't see that a lot currently. Made in China, yes. And it's really hard to make out that number. But looking it up, 584 comes up. Now, these are definitely a secondary market type of knife. I know Andrew at Baxter's Blades mentioned it, and I kind of looked them up. I think I probably found the same brown one he did for sale on eBay, but other than that, they are very hard to find. No half stops, but you've got the clip, and then you've got this spay blade, which is nice and shiny, as you can see there. There again, you've got the horseshoe shield on it. Really just a really cool older pattern. Now, let's get some specs on it. Let's do a spec check. Why not? So overall, you're going to look at fully open. This one's clocking in at right about 7. I'm going to give it 7 3/8. You've got a 4-inch handle, basically a 3 3/8 inch blade. Cutting edge is going to be right about 3 inches. And you're getting a good look at my phone there. Sorry, it's such a polished blade. Matte stripe pulls on it. Very nice. Definitely digging that. Matte stripe pulls on both of them. Spay blade is going to be pretty much the same. But this is just a cool, older looking, well, not older looking, older Rough Rider knife. 584. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's awesome to get a look, like from my video this morning. You know, an older knife, that knife could possibly be 50 years old. I don't believe this one is that old. I couldn't tell you when the 584 come out. Maybe some of these experts, you know, like Tom and these guys, which, like the knife in the video this morning, I'm going to send these all to Tom over at Knife Delights because, well, he's in the path and it just kind of makes sense. So we'll see, but it's very cool. Tom will tell you some awesome stuff about it. He is much more versed in these older knives than I am. I've mentioned that before this morning, but just a cool little knife. Now this other knife, and again, J.O. Ventures, John, excellent work on that sheath, man. Now, we got a fixed blade. Pretty cool little fixed blade. It's not a Mora. It's kind of Mora-esque, if you will. You know, definitely that same style. But this one is, and I know I'm probably going to mispronounce this, I see Hultafors. That's kind of what I see there. But it's very, very similar to your Mora knives. Obviously, you can tell it's got a carbon steel blade on it. Now, this is a mustard patina. He forced a patina on that blade with mustard. I've done that before, and you get some really cool patterns when you do that with mustard. Get some awesome patterns. One of the knives, I did mine too. It almost looks like if you guys, fishermen, familiar with fish, a muskie. You know how muskies kind of got those stripy, splotchy stripes, if you will. It turned out just like that, and I was like, oh man, that turned out cool. But nice, decent, thick blade stock. What do we got overall on this one? We're looking at, let's see. So it's going to be just over 8 inches, 8 3/4. Pushing 8 3/4 inch, 5-inch handle, 3 3/4 inch blade. Now it does look like the tip has been rounded off a little bit, but holy cow, it's sharp. It is sharp as all get out. So Ray did a fantastic job on that edge. Like I said, you've got that. I'm pretty sure it's a molded handle, but very, very comfortable. Very comfortable in hand. You've got the same sort of, you know, plastic style sheath. You can either put it on your belt, or it does have it where you could like slip it over a button and slide it down. If you had a larger button on maybe overalls or something like that. I'm just trying to think of something that has a button that big. But yeah, overalls or coveralls, something like that. You could slip it down over and then slide it up. I would probably feel better putting it on a belt rather than a button like that, but you never know. Also, you got here where you could possibly put a lanyard on it too. Now, it's got pretty good retention. Not bad. Not bad retention on it. I did find these guys on Amazon. They sell for, well, it depends on the size and the handle color. This one I think is selling for like 16 bucks. I'll put a link down in the description if you guys want to check them out further. But when you bring this one up, there's also an orange handled one and there's a yellow handled one. I think the orange handle was like 12 something and the yellow handle was like 8, but I believe they're all different sizes. So feel free to check those out if you would like. I'm definitely going to leave a link on Amazon. But guys, really, really appreciate being included in these traveling knives. It's very cool. I am learning more. I'd never heard of Hultafors knives before, so that's awesome. I'll get to check out this awesome looking Rough Rider 584 and that gun stock pattern. And J.O., I get to see more of J.O.'s fantastic leather work. So they're really, really fun. I enjoy just getting these knives through. I know they're not new. I know they're not fancy or anything like that. It's not the newest, greatest. There's no Magna Cut. There's no Ultim anywhere. But hey, fun knives to check out. If you like knives, you just like seeing knives, then this is a great way to do that. So huge shout out. Thank you so much, guys. Greatly appreciate being included in the pass around. Like I said, I think all 3 of these knives that I've done today are going to get passed on to Tom at Knife Delight so he can check them out. Make sure you check out Tom's videos. I think they might all be going to Thrifty as well. Those guys are a little bit more versed in the older slip joints than I am for sure. So they will have some awesome stuff to tell you about these knives. Please go check them out when they post their videos. So thank you so much, guys. Greatly appreciate you. Ray, thank you so much. Appreciate you as well, my friend. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.